Oh boy. Oh, I don't have the game capture up. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're making all kinds of errors on this show tonight. We just started. That's fucking crazy. All right. Now it should show. There we go. All right. All right. Well, hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be taking you on this tour of this Duke Beechcraft 60 turbine. I don't know what else it's called, to be honest. It's a turbine Duke, but you know, I like to base these off of real flight. So let me bring up this here aeroplane that not a whole lot of these flights actually happening these with this type of airplane for some reason. I don't know if it's just America or like I didn't find any like all across the country, but the flight that I'm doing tonight is this one here from April 14th from Shreveport to Dallas. It's a nice little trek. It's about an hour long. Now they only flew up to like 7,000 feet. I think we're going to 22,000 feet actually for this flight. Let me look at the flight plan real quick. Yeah, I think they got us going up to 22,000. Yeah, they got us climbing to 22, so that's what we're going to do today. I don't know why this plane only climbed unless, oh, you know what? This might be a piston. Yeah, twin piston, that's why. Okay. This is not the exact airplane. We're doing the turbine Duke, which is a little different than a twin piston, but anyways, in Microsoft, they're pretty much identical as far as what their capabilities are. But anyways, this airplane, I just found out like the other day is like the best airplane for Microsoft 2025. Like that's like some sort of, award that they got. I had no idea. I mean, I knew this was a very good plane. I didn't expect it to be like that good. You know, I've used it a couple of times, and it's a bit of a learning curve. I mean, if you were to read a lot of the realism of the engines and how the engines operate and pressurization and wear and tear and things like that, I mean, it's pretty amazing. Let's open up the baggage compartment, and then I'm running with the GTN 750 and the KX155B, which is this secondary receiver down here. But yeah, this is a pretty cool airplane. Let me see here. Sim brief dispatch. Let's see if it shows, since we don't have the tablet since we're in 2020. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have $13.49 for fuel. Let's make sure we plug that in. Okay, so we have $13.49. So there we go. So that's 1,200 plus 150. That's 1350. That's close enough. And we have, let me see what our weights are. That's it. Oh, briefing previews right here. Let's see here, 5 people. Cargo is 263. I guess we can just leave it like this. Board limit, half limit. Yeah, I mean, we're okay. We could actually probably put, yeah, there we go. Let's just put, let's just load it up. Actually, we'll take out this person. Okay, so now that's good. Left engine, we have 100% condition. Same with the right engine. Nothing's on yet. This is a pretty cool tablet, though. And then as you start connecting features, it like starts highlighting these in green, like which ones are on. Cabin, we can see temperature, pulse oximeter, and then any kind of failures here. So anyways, now the checklist that the checklist that we have here is the exact one that's in the material that comes with this airplane. So we're just gonna try to let this not get in our way as best we can. So pre-flight inspection, We just did that. We can mark that off here. Let's go ahead and tick that off. Now this is going to take a little while to go through all this today. There's a lot of, I'm going to, you know, go piece by piece with this. There's a lot of things we have to do with this. Okay. So control locks, let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. Leave us just those two. I think you can remove these from the tablet as well, if I'm not mistaken. Under, it's on here somewhere. Oh yeah, right, okay. So from here, you can do external power, engine heater, if it's really cold outside. Engine covers, pitot covers, and wheel chocks. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Cabin door is closed. You did want to open the cabin door. It's all you gotta do is just click on the handle. And to latch it, you just gotta click on the door pretty much. You know what? I still got the words on. Hang on one second. My bad. I was reintroducing myself to this airplane yesterday, and I completely forgot that I had those words turned on. Okay. All right. Cabin door is good. Let's lock the baggage door. We can see it's open right now. That's because the key is right here. Let's click on the key. That puts the key back in our little cup holder, closes it. Put the tablet away. All right, parking brake is on. So, God, man, my son is so fucking annoying sometimes. It sounds like an absolute idiot when he's like playing online sometimes. He screams, carries on, and all right. So parking brake is on. Landing gear is down. Electrical switches are all off. Yep. Engine and avionics switches. Avionics is off. Engine switches are all off. Oxygen pressure, let's check that. Now, I'm trying to do my best with controlling the camera, but I'm using my yoke, and it's not always the smoothest. If I had my Xbox controller doing this, it'd be a whole lot smoother. All right, you can see we're between 15 and 15 circuit breakers. They are all over here, and all these circuit breakers do work. Like, they all work. Every single one of them. So they should be all on and working. They don't look like any of them are pulled out. All right, supplemental air bleed. It's right here. Those are closed. All right, pressurization. Those are closed. You only really need these when it's really, really cold outside. The air temp, you really only need those when it's really cold and you're having a hard time heating the cabin. Same with the pressurization. These you really barely, like most normal circumstances, you'll never need to use either one of these handles here. If you're just doing regular flying, really cold flying, you would, and the booklet will give you more information about that when you're reading through it. All right, static air is normal. Let's go up here and test for carbon here. All right, green light comes on, that's good. Environmental mode, off. Flaps are up. Power levers are at idle. Colors, let's move those to high RPM. Now I do have each lever programmed separately, except for the condition levers, just because they really just stay in one place. I just have one lever to control that. They're all good. Trims, let's make sure trims are centered. pretty damn close. Outer centered. Fuel selectors already on. All right, so pre-flight check done. Let's go turn on beacon light. Right here. Already on. Must have left it on from the last flight. All right, battery master. Let's turn that on. Fuel quantities. Let's check that out. See, we have 100 gallons, which is what we plugged into the tablet here. That back. Annunciator, let's check that. That one works. That side works. All right, battery selector number 1. Already on number 1. And we can see the bus volts down here are at a minimum of 23. Go ahead and do battery number 2. See, we're still over 23 again. If you don't see it, it's down here. PC, and this engine trend monitor, we'll play more with this when we are up in the air. But this is amazing. I mean, it gives you all kinds of data. Time, weight, for fuel. It'll give you all kinds of fuel for navigation when we're moving. Engine monitor. I mean, it is amazing. Sometimes there's secondary pages you can open up by using or decrease, and you have your clock, stopwatch, all that. So I mean, it is amazing what this little thing. It's cool that they have such a amazing thing like in this airplane, just as in the simulator. Like that must have been really hard to work out. All right, battery selector, let's do both. All right, left ignition, auto, and on. Auto. All right. Same with the right. Okay. We have the, let's see here, left wing pump. Pump and then auxiliary. And auxiliary. All right, so all this is now checked. All right, engine start. Battery still on. Can we contact let me see if I can contact a tower real quick on 18. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I can't because I don't have any of the radios turned on yet. So, all right, don't worry about it. All right, let's we'll get the engines turned on, then we'll back up. Actually, no, I'm gonna back up now. Let me do slew mode. It'll let me do. There we go. All right, very good. Let me just back up. Let's start everything up now. All right, right starter. 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the starter. All right, right starter on. Volts. Ignition on. We'll put up the I started the wrong engine first, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, you know, I never took off the covers and shit, hopefully. All right, there we go. It's like, wait a minute. Got to take the covers off. All right, we can now put on the generator. Slip this up to generator. Turn the ignition off. Let's do the same thing for the other one. Starter on, ignition on. NG gets to 52%. I'm sorry, 15%. And we'll go ahead and bring up the mixture. All right, mixture all the way up now. Well, I call it mixture. I think they call it conditioner here. Is that what it's called? Yeah, conditioner lever. I call it mixture because it's in red, but it's the conditioner lever. All right, over 50%. Turn off starter, put the generator on. Turn off the starter. All right, let's make sure that we're below 60. So far we are. We're only at 8. Check the battery temperature. Battery temperature looks okay. Below temperature right now. Alright, after starting, let's turn on some lights. Panel lights, left, right, radio, engine, we have floodlights and sub-panel lights and all that. Sub-panel's down here. Alright, lights, now we have weather. It's off and standby. Now it's on standby. Let's put on the avionics. Inverter main. Inverter fail extinguish. It is. Having temperature mode. I would like to put it on. Actually, what temperature is it right now? Now it's 89 degrees, so let's make it cooler. Let's put on auto cool, and we'll turn this down. Temperature. Still parking brake. It's the parking brake, and check these brakes. Brakes work. Alright, run up. Make sure you okay. You look good. Alright, let's run up. Parking brake is set. Let's test the enunciators again. Good. Alright, remote compass sleeve line. Currently at 239. We're almost. Give it up. Looks pretty close. Now this one matches up too, so that must be. So to slave it, it's already slaved. If you wanted to unslave it, you just need to push it in, and then you could actually move the big dial in the back, pull it back out again. Okay, so that's good. Full selectors, let's go to crossfeed. feed you, cross feed. Alright, wing pumps on. Already on. Oh, I thought they were. Okay, pumps on. Power levers. Let's move on to 1,500 RPMs. When we're done the run up, we'll get our flight plan put in. It's only gonna take a moment. Alright, and now let's... Oh yeah, we gotta do the prop governor test, that's right. And that's right here. Good. Now let's move them to 2190. Close enough. And then we're gonna move the power levers. 1,500, so let's do that. Almost there. There. I think that's pretty close. Alright, that's good. Alright, fire detector, let's test that. That's right here. Fire detector, that's good. Alright, left generator, hold. Right here. We're gonna watch the electric down here. Alright, see the top, the system amps went to 0, that's good. Let's do the right side now. Right side went to 0, as you can see this top number here just went to 0. Load sharing, it's no more than 40. Alright, move the power levers back to idle. Open the oil doors. Deflectors on. Instrument air. No lights. There we go. In green, no lights. Cockpit window is closed already, but it's right here if you wanted to open it. Cabin altitude, foot elevation. That's good. Differential 0. Climb rate is at 10 o'clock already. Cabin altitude goal 1,000 feet below field elevation. This still is set for, I guess, my last flight. So pressure mode test. See anything? Nothing to move, so it's all good. Alright, ice store on. Here we can see the lights on, oil doors, the lights on. Alright, we can turn the ice deflectors off because it's icy over here in Shreveport. So I don't think it is. I don't think it has an outside temperature on this. I mean, we're at 78 degrees right here. So, oh, outside is 75 degrees. Yeah, it's definitely, we definitely don't need ice deflectors. let's prop heat. All right, prop heat on. Prop heat ground test. Notice anything out of the ordinary, we can turn those off. Windshield heat is on. See, we're between 20 and 260 volts. Windshield heat off. Left pitot heat on. Amp meters went up a little bit. Pitot heat on. The amp meters went up a little bit, that's okay. Left fuel vent heat on. The amps went up. Right. Now they both went up again. Good. Our heating switch is off. Surface de-ice manual. Oh yeah, that's right, it's right here. Alright, that'll manual. And we gotta check the boot pressure. And we can see it underneath the EDF indicator right here. We can see it, it was just doing it. Now let's go up to 1 cycle. That's good, and back to normal. Fuel selector's on. Kitchen trim power. Actually, let me set my flight plan real quick while I'm right here. Alright, the flight plan, menu, import, sim brief. Procedure, approach, doing ILS, I think it's 13 left. Yeah, 13 left. Just doing vectors. Alright, we can load this, and then I want to make sure anything that says manual, yeah, like this is going. That's a killer for flight plans in this system here. All right, man. There's not much in the way of utilities. I mean, we can play with a little bit of this as we get going. All right, let's make sure this is on standby. Let's see. App. All right, we'll just leave it here for now. All right, let's finish this up. There's trim power on. That's on. Alright, electric trim. They want you to exercise it. It's this button up here on top of the yoke. See, it's moving. Pretty much right next to the menu. I mean the map. You need the checklist we can see. Now I tried programming that button, but I didn't see an electric trim option. Oh, whatever. Alright, we're gonna test the autopilot. So right now it's new. We got the flight director on. We're gonna turn the heading bug 30 degrees to the left. I'm gonna do it from the left of where we're at right now. About 30 degrees. Now let's engage the autopilot master. Let's see the flight director is turning. Good. See the yoke moving as well. Let's turn it 30 degrees to the right. Alright, very good. So that's moving right. Disconnect the autopilot. Light director off. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Check. Set them for takeoff. Windows closed. Cabin door. Yep, it's gone. Ignition as required. Let's just put that on auto. Make sure flight controls are free and clear. Right controls being clear. Altimeter right now is 2991, so set that. Let's set 22,000 for altitude. Departure heading is 139, so let's program that. Close. Panel lights, we can dim those for takeoff, and we are pretty much all set. Let's talk to the ATC. Right, where is? Don't have any. Alright, we'll just go to clearance then, I guess. Shreveport clearance. A3X 219 requesting IFR clearance to Dallas Love Airport. We have information. Good morning.
Clearance on request. Stand by. AX3219 clear to Dallas Love. Radar vectors bellies, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.9er squawk 215 at 2s.
Radar vectors to Felice, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119er.9er. Squawk 2152A3X 219. Let's program in the tower as well. Oh, I guess we should call the ground.
219 feedback correct.
Morning, Shreveport ground. AX3219 requesting taxi clearance to runway 14.
Runway 14 is not available. Available runways are 23 and 32. Please choose one of these runways for taxi clearance.
Shreveport ground, we're gonna take runway 23, AX3219.
AX3219, taxi to runway 23 at your discretion.
Turn this off now. And for takeoff. Okay, so we don't need to do anything here. Let's go ahead and taxi out. Now we have a beta range with this, which is I'm pretty sure what we should be using to taxi, so that's what we're going to try. Otherwise, we're going to go real fast. I can see why this airplane is ranked among the best and why it is the... I don't know if I can say I actually see why why it's the best, but I mean, it's a pretty damn good airplane. It's got a lot of cool features to it, and you know, as far as like you know, engines going bad and you know, just keeping everything up maintenance wise on these, I mean, it's really impressive the amount of detail that went into this, especially with this engine monitor, engine trend monitor. Let's go ahead and put on our system here. Let's put on weather. Oil temperatures are okay. Battery temperature is, we can still see it's okay. We're still not really registering a battery temperature, which is okay. Turn the air conditioner off. Lighting is good. Transponder. That alt mode. Radar's on. We don't get a red chip, a red indicator up here that says chip detected. That's good. That means that we haven't really had enough debris kicked up into the engines and the intakes. Cause a problem. That's a thing on this airplane. Put our lighting on, our outside lighting, put our beacon light on, beacon strobe. All the lights are now on. Tower, AX3219, holding short, runway 23, ready for departure.
AX3219, contact tower on 120.225 for departure clearance.
Contact tower on 120.225, AX3219. Tower, AX3219, holding short, runway 23, ready for departure.
AX319, downtown tower, runway 23, wind 015 and 4, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
I guess I should adjust the heading for takeoff now to runway 23. And I do want to make sure that we have our other frequency program, which is the departure. I think it's 119er. Yeah, 119.9. So let me just set that real quick. then there's the one up here, and I do need to show you one other thing real quick before we take off. Let me just line up. Okay. So when we're increasing, there is, even though it doesn't look like there's a wheel here, there's a wheel here, and you can use this to spin up and down to increase your pitch, or climbing or descending for. Because there's no IAS mode, there's no VS mode. We have attitude and altitude. That's about it. Attitude, we're going to be using this little invisible wheel here, or you can use this wheel right here. Anyways, let's get rolling. Put our MSFS for 10. Power levers 1260. Then max climb. We need to make sure the props are 2190 RPM. Power levers, let's set 1260. Set. We're going to review the speedometer a little bit as we get up to our flight. Like once we get in the air, I'm going to review that with you. Positive rate, landing gear up.
Downtown tower, contact departure.
Been around the other way. Climbs up. Contact departure, AX3 219. Check which way was the correct way with spinning that. I forgot offhand which one moved it up and down on my yoke here. I have my triggers, and I forgot which one did what. Second. All right, good morning, Shreveport departure AX3 219, currently climbing past 3,000 feet for flight level 20.
AX319 Shreveport departure, radar contact, cleared direct to Leeds.
Alright, we can actually start putting our autopilot on. Put ourselves in heading mode. Push down just more. Autopilot's now on. And best climbing rate for this airplane, to say it was around, actually increase our climb.
AX319 Shreveport departure, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Nav. Climb and maintain flight level 220, AX3219. Let me look up on their documentation here. What their V speeds are. Okay, but we are at 2190. That's okay. Ignition's already on auto. Power levers, let's move those to 1200. Ignition, let's close the oil doors. Cabin pressure monitor, engine performance monitor. Everything's looking okay there. take a look at, actually, let me see what V speeds it says here for, because the V speeds don't really correlate with where we're at now. Oh, pitot heats off. Yeah, it's saying V speeds, best angle of climb is 110 knots, and the best rate of climb is 120. So should we be like climbing? That's the thing. Like, should we be climbing like at a much higher rate? Let me move up the rate a little bit, because the speedometer that we're looking at there, the speed gauge, so we have blue line indicates the best single engine operating climb speed. This is a stall speed for clean. This white line is stall speed for full flaps. This is where you can start putting your flaps down. And we have our, get exactly how to read this up top here, but maximum landing gear extension. Oh yeah. So this is maximum landing gear extension, this little triangle here. Then we have our, that's right, this is pressure, altitude, and temperature. That's a pretty cool little dial we have here. I like it. Pretty dope. All right, let's turn our landing lights off. Everything is looking okay. Let's come down here. Looks okay. Is the outside temperature right now? Outside temperature's okay. Yeah, let's look at this engine trend monitor here. This thing is pretty dope. So right now, ETM engine trend monitor, we can go up torque and exceedance. Like it. Yeah. Here's our props. Left percentage, right percentage. You can see right here. Here's our torque. Our exhaust temperature. Inspection due in 199, I don't know what that is, hours, I guess. Voltage. Log of totals. Aft horsepower. So it's got all that. Now nav page, got our wind, ground speed, ETA, miles to where we're going to, ETA to our next waypoint, how many miles, our positioning, heading, any drift, there, fuel usage. I mean, it's just amazing. Fuel flow, specific range, specified range, fuel to distance, destination.
At around 1 o'clock, about 12 miles out, you'll spot Airport Park. It's a recreational area that's quite popular with the locals for sports and outdoor activities. Imagine a place where families gather for picnics, kids run around playing
Pressure,
soccer,
altitude,
and folks enjoy a leisurely
density,
stroll.
altitude,
It's like the community's backyard.
outside air temperature.
While it might not be a grand historical site, it's a slice of everyday life in Marshall, Texas. Who knows, maybe there's a future sports star practicing their skills down there right now?
Maybe. Yeah, I think this thing is really dope, man. It's pretty cool, man. I kind of want to leave it on this just to get an idea of, you know, how many miles until we get to where. Oh, I don't need to put the parking brake. to our cruising altitude.
KX3219. Contact Fort Worth Center on 120.475.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 120.475 AX3219. Standardize our pressure. They have charts in here. Let me look at first of all, let me contact the other tower. Fort Worth AX3219 currently climbing through 19,000 feet for flight level 220. Morning.
KX319, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ever. Alright, where are... Okay, they should have parts in here for... I sworn they did. Could have been in the back. Let's see where the checklists are. Exterior, avionics. I could have sworn that they had like cruise and climb charts depending on outside, outside temperature, weather. Oh well, we'll just follow. Oh yeah, let's see what our temperatures inside the cabin here. Auto heat. We are almost at 22,000. Alright, altitude, very good. Now let's go ahead and make sure our parameters here are okay. The props need to go to 2,000. And power levers need to go down to up to 1150.
X319, Fort Worth Center, expect the Redden 4 arrival. In about 15 minutes, I'll start your descent.
Alright, well I can't get the power levers to that unless I adjust maybe some of the thinking if I adjusted the oh no, we don't want to adjust the fuel. Oh fuck me, turn the engine off. Fixed now. Yeah, I can't get to 1150, which is okay. Alright, we're okay. Roll some music. cool little airplane. You have a bundle sale on these. I want to say it's like 60 bucks, I think. 50 bucks, something like that. I don't have an opinion on the piston version, but this turbine version is awesome. Not an airplane where you can just get in and just go. You have to take care of it, actually. Back just a little bit because we're right at the edge of how fast we should be going. There's a red line up here. That's like the edge of. Let me just pull it back a little bit. All right, let me make sure we have everything plugged in right for our landing here. Let's go back. Let's do charts. Approach. 13 left. Alright. So we have 1115, which is good. And we just need to make sure we have the right course in, which is 133. We have ascent. Precision height of 100, 685 over radio, 200 over pressure, and we need to get down to about 2,500 to about 2,000 feet. All right, so we got 133 there. That's what we need to make sure we have plugged in. 133 and 200. Is there a VNav? Let's see here. There is VNav, that's good. We already have the correct standby heading. Speed is okay. And then this I'll just program to 133 as we get a little closer.
About 6 miles out, you'll spot the East Texas Regional Airport. This airport is a hub of activity, serving the Longview area with both commercial and general aviation flights. It was originally built during World War II as a training base for the United States Army Air Forces, which adds a layer of historical significance to its modern-day operations. Today, it's a vital part of the local economy, facilitating travel and commerce. Imagine all the stories and journeys that have started and ended on those runways. It's like a gateway to the skies for East Texas.
We gotta get a little bit warmer in here. This thing is so cool. Got our batteries. See everything's flipped. Everything in green is what's running right now. Tells you which bus it's on. And it's really cool. Cabin. Auto heat target 85. I don't want to target 85. Let's target this. It shows that when you turn it on, that is cool, man. See what? Low or high? That is really cool. Look at that PSI here. Alright, well, temperature's increasing, so that's good. Engines are looking good. We've taken care of the engine so far. Very happy about that. And we have no active failures. Very good. Increase our props just a little bit. I want to go a little bit faster than we're going now, but I don't want to redline it like it was before. Simple flight. Fly to Belize, start descending. This is not our exact entryway. We're going to come close, something like this. And we're going to fly out straight, make a big U-turn, catch the ILS, and we'll see what kind of landing we get. I haven't landed this plane in... I don't even know. I'd have to go back and look at my last time I flown this airplane. Probably been 6 months, 8 months. I got it when it first came out. I used it a couple of times and then got some new toys to play with. How quickly we forget our first love. I love this here airplane. It's got plenty of buttons and switches for me to touch. That's why I like it so much. More buttons, the more better. Like the new intro video I put together. I've been thinking about it for a while. Yeah, because I've had the same like graphics in the background for a while now. Now that we're all about aviation again, I wanted to change it up a little bit. Excuse me while I eat my edible. Oh, part of it. Cut them in half. They're nibs. Overberry Wellness. CBD and THC. Legal in Maryland. I like the CBD benefits as well. Them good benefits. Let's take a look at what we need to do when we start descending the ship. Got my favorite page, balked landing. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure we do all this one after we shut down the airplane. Oh look, engine failure takeoff. Engine failure in flight. Oh, that is cool. I didn't realize it had these checklists with it. That's pretty cool. See what our oh yeah, and with our blue handles here, they will light up blue according to the manual here. They'll light up blue whenever the oil pressure of that associated engine is below the operating pressure. it'll start. So if you get an oil problem, you know, an engine problem, it'll start lighting up blue to kind of warn you before it happens. All right, what am I looking for here? What did I say? I don't remember what I said I was looking for. I was going to the manual for something. Is our scoop open? Probably not. Yeah, I see it open right now. There's a air conditioning scoop that'll open up to bring in cool air. I believe it's... Well, it looks like it's up top. I wish this airplane was in 2024 so I could walk around it. I'm not really sure where it would be. Oh, you know, it's probably back here. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at a different livery. I'm not really sure where it would be. Oh, it's right back here. It's right, like on the side here. There's a scoop that'll open up and let the cool air in. What was I looking for back here? I was like, oh, no, I don't need the manual. I need, autograph. That's what I need. It lights up pretty nicely at nighttime. To maintain 6000 X3219.
It's like Mother Nature's own little hideaway.
I'm gonna give Chad the comms in case they start vectoring us. Alright, Chad's got the comms now. Alright, let's set the destination altitude. Hey, that's what I was looking up before. When I was like, I couldn't remember what I was looking up. It's about 500 feet. And there we go. Engine performance, okay. Ignition, that should be on auto already. I usually just leave that on auto. Yep. All right, oil doors are closed. And we have monitors here, counters for engine hours. right here as well, engine 1 and 2. You can turn on the lights. I believe it's here. Maybe not. There was a light switch around here somewhere. I swore that was it. But that's oxygen. There was a light switch around here somewhere. Is the current pressure. I don't need to worry about anything until approach. I forget where that switch is. There was a switch around here somewhere. Turned on the lights over here. I forget where it is now. Lit up like this little area down here. Little pen light here. Same with this little pen light here.
AX3219, contact Lone Star approach on 124.3.
Lone Star approach on 124.3, AX319.
Let me try to find that light. That's gonna bother me if I don't.
Lone Star approach, AX319 morning, descending through 16,000 feet for 12,000.
Tablet.
AX319 Lone Star approach. Good morning, Dallas. Love altimeter 29.88. Expect the ILS runway 13 left approach into Dallas, love. ILS runway 13 left approach to Dallas, love. AX319.
There's that light.
AX3219, descend and maintain 11,000. Descend and maintain 11,000, AX319.
About 12 miles out, you'll find Curtis Creek State Park. This gem is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering a beautiful lake perfect for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking. The park was established in 1988, and it's a favorite spot for campers and hikers who enjoy the tranquility of East Texas nature. Imagine the lush greenery and the serene waters, a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's like Mother Nature's playground where you can unwind and maybe even spot some local wildlife. Who knows? Maybe there's a fish down there just waiting to tell the tale of the one that got away.
Oxygen gauge systems on each. Oh yeah. I think it's on the yoke. That's right. I sworn it was on the yoke. Yeah, here we go. Map and that's right. It's on the yoke. I knew it was somewhere. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was at. I think that's pretty cool, man, that it's right on the yoke. Like, not a lot of yokes that we have in Microsoft really allow you to use it. You know, like the buttons you just don't really use. We'll start speeding back up again since we're at 11,000 feet. Big fan of how much flange there is on these. Like, you can really hear it here, back here. If you're a guitar player or a sound engineer, you know what I'm talking about. It sounds so weird. Engines are looking okay. Fuel, or I mean nav. I don't need that right now. Right, fuel. Gallons. Gallons till destination. Flow is about equal. All right, very good. So that's all good. All right, this is outside air on. Let's check our engines. Full at 100, still at 100. Very good. I think it's so cool how it wing tanks, auxiliary fuel heater, fuel filter. We got our fuel and oil lines. And we have our output shaft. And the planetary reduction gearbox. And the power turbine right here. Gas generator, accessory gearbox. Induction and air bleed controls, and then active and inactive batteries. Pretty damn cool. having us start to start to descend again. All right, let me put this on. I believe it was 133. Yeah, 133. Land, I don't really care if we land and go to a gate or not. At the airplane now, we can just pull up the side of the runway and put it out there for all I care. Nah, we got to start descending soon. I'm just trying to give Sayintentions the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm pretty close to canceling them. I am. I'm really close because they've been like, just hasn't been working good. Really hasn't. Like, these last couple of updates they've come out with have just been complete shit. You know, vectoring and giving the right information, descending you at the wrong times. Like, we're not far from the airport. We'll see what happens. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm only like 7.5 miles is this ring. We're not far from, and we still need to go down about 8,000 feet. So stay cruising. Tree Landing, that's a pretty cool name of the place. Heat on, dog lights.
At our 1 o'clock, about 12 miles out, you'll spot Lake Ray Hubbard. This expansive reservoir is a popular spot for boating, fishing, and all sorts of water activities. It was completed in 1968 and serves as a vital water source for the Dallas area. The lake covers a whopping 22,000 acres, so it's hard to miss from up here. On a sunny day, you'll see sailboats gliding across the water and maybe even a few daring windsurfers catching some waves. It's like a giant playground for water lovers. And if you're into fishing, this lake is known for its bass and catfish. Who knows, maybe there's a fisherman down there right now with a tall tale about the one that got away.
Maybe, Sarah, maybe. I'll be back tomorrow for 2 flights. One in the morning, probably. Definitely one at night. And maybe one midday. I don't know if I'm going to do it midday or not, but I would like to do one in the morning. Like a regular type of flight. 737. Some sort of business flight in the morning. A CRJ, ER, you know. Embraer, something like that. And in evening we'll do another, I don't know, maybe we'll do some carrier takeoff and landings in the F-14. We haven't done that in a while. Do some carrier ops. Been a little bit since we've
3219 descend and maintain 3500. Turn right heading 325 vectors for the ILS runway 13 left approach.
Descend and maintain 3,500. Right turn heading 325 for vectors to the ILS runway 13 left approach. AX319.
I stand corrected. Possibly. Fuel selectors, those are both on. Fuel and balance, we're still pretty much equal. Recog lights should be on already. Yeah, they're already on. I never turned them off. Okay, windshield heat off. Cabin temperature mode, let's turn that off. Color heat's already off. Ignition is on auto already. Ice, differential 0. The only thing we gotta do is just open the oil doors, it looks like. Wing pumps are already on. You can switch your nav type a couple of different ways in this airplane. You can click on this, or you can click on CDI here. It is a 325. Look at this. All right, and we're still at 2989 for the pressure. All right, very good. Altitude. Make sure this is on 133. Well. Alright, that's 133, I think.
AX3219, turn left heading 315.
Left heading 315. AX319.
Alright, 315. Oh yeah, let me look at our landing speed actually. Go back to those V speeds again in the beginning. Is the best glide speed. Alright, well, we'll just try to keep it above, you know, somewhere in the right over 70. Try to keep it around the 80 range, I guess. Alright, there's Dallas Love Field right here off our port side. That's where we're going to be landing at, hopefully. Back one? I know I didn't. Could put her gear down at this point. Out. They're gonna spin us around any moment. Okay, so we have approach mode and glide slope. Okay. Spin us back around. I mean, all right, I'll give them 5 more miles. If they don't have us spin around in 5 miles, I'm gonna just turn off Sayintentions. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I pay my fee to them. I want it to work properly. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe Sayintentions, maybe somebody can contact me from there and tell me why their product has continually gotten worse. Anybody for Sayintentions, you want to hit me up? Email me or send me a comment on some sort of platform. I really want to give it 5 miles, but I'll give it 5 miles. I don't get to fly around Dallas too often, so I don't mind a little bit of a scenic tour real quick.
X3219, turn left heading 290.
Thank you.
Left heading 290, X319.
You shouldn't have that much flange on these engines. It just makes it sound so fake. Alright, Sayintentions. So far, you're doing okay. So far, so good. Almost does
AX3
open.
219, 5 miles from Wades. Turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 2500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 13 left approach.
Left heading 200. Descend and maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 13 left approach. H319.
Mode is active. We're heading on 200. Alright, localizer's captured. Put our gear down. Wait a minute. Plane better turn us. I'm not landing here. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
AX3 219, contact Dallas Love Tower on 123.7.
I never switched over our navigation.
Dallas Love Tower on 123.7, AX319.
Alright, now we're okay. My bad. I forgot to plug in the right frequency. It was in standby the whole time.
Dallas Love Field Tower, AX319 morning. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 13 left.
AX319, Dallas Love Field Tower, roger.
Alright, now we're okay. Alright, let's finish looking at landing real quick. Let's see. And we need to open the oil doors. Really just open the oil doors, wing pumps on, and 2190. Okay, so let's put the oil doors open. And we're at 0. Close. Like to hover right over that white line until glide slope comes on, then we'll activate our flaps. See what kind of damage we can do on this landing. Alright, Sayintentions, pretty good stuff there. I was looking at the wrong the wrong nav by accident. It happens to the best of us. To the gentleman that asked me to make a new Aerofly video for the Beechcraft King Air, I have a new iPad on the way, so I can do Aerofly again. I'm gonna start trying to figure out how to stream Aerofly as best I can, because now they have an A350, and I really wanted to see what it's like on there. I used to be able to mirror my screen from the iPad, but it just didn't work that well on my previous generation, so well, maybe this new one will work better. I don't know. I just got a regular iPad, 128 gig memory, which is plenty for Aerofly. That's the only reason I'm getting it.
319, Dallas Love Field Tower, winds 100 at 5, runway 13 left.
Is to play Aerofly. Alright, glide slope is captured.
Cleared to land. AX319.
Alright, let's go flaps 1. Only 2 sets of flaps. pressure. I don't care what the checklist says. I'm pulling the props back a bit. Slow down. Alright, flaps full. High control. How close these airplanes come to these buildings in real life. Train tracks? I'll have to look that up. That looks like train tracks, right? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Minus 101 bits! Oh my god! Oh, Greg can't land airplanes! Oh, Greg sucks! Maybe Greg was just doing it because he thought it was funny having bad landings. All you fucking trolls! Oh shit! Alright, let's turn off Sayintentions. Take a picture of that. Oh my god. That's going on Discord later. Alright, let's slow down. Oh, I probably should have pulled the levers back. Alright, let's just park right here. Alright, let's make sure engine and hey, let's put on our parking brake. Alright, parking brake is set. Let's finish turning off our aeroplane. Alright, after landing, ignition off. Oil doors closed. Base deflectors, okay, flaps up. Verify we're at 0 here. Let's dump. Set this back to 0. Weather, standby. Lights, let's just turn them all off. Okay. Base protection, all off. Cabin temperature mode. This is it. Right in the middle there. Park and brake is set. Let's turn off the avionics. All electrical switches off. That's off. That's off. This is off. Alright, generators off. Power levers are at idle. Feather the props. Put off. Wing pumps off when below 10%. That sounds so cool. Alright, wing pumps off. Battery master off. Battery selector 1. Okay, and let's get our... Alright, so 99%, that's not bad. Alright, options. Get our wheel chocks in place. Now we can remove the parking brake. Alright, let's put the control locks in place. Alright, very good. And we are all done. Very cool. Yeah, this airplane. Turn off the... Oh, come on. Well, it's not the computer being a bitch, it's Microsoft Simulator being a bitch. Being a bitch. The camera should have been a little bit lower tonight. Look at my cheeks, why are they all rosy? Santa Claus. But yeah, this Turbine Duke, they got it right here on this. So you can buy them. You can buy the bundle. $17 right now. That is a hell of a price. Usually $48. Yeah, there's so many cool things with this airplane. I'm not sure why the Piston Duke gets better ratings. I mean, they look exactly the same. I mean, there's a little bit of difference with what you have to do as far as procedures, but like, I don't know why it's worth more money too. That's weird. Like, it's 23 bucks. I'd be curious to buy it just to check it out, but I really don't want to buy any more airplanes for 2024. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, for 2020. Now, the other plane said for X-Plane that it was best for X-Plane in 2025. The Just Flight PA-28A. And I bought a Piper from Just Flight, or I didn't buy the exact one. I bought the Warrior 2, which is very similar. And that plane is complete crap. Like, I'm very surprised from a Just Flight airplane that it's like that bad. Now, there was a new update on this for the 727 here for the freighter and the passenger model. I'm interested to try that out. I'm really not sure what to fly tomorrow morning. Part of me wants to, I'm going to look for some business flights. I might do another Embraer flight. I'd like to do something in 2024 or an X-Plane, but yeah, man. We got the Lockheed Jetstar. I'm curious about that. Now, the DC-9 that I bought a while back, I heard that they have a really good version of that now, that plane is now fixed. So I don't know. We'll see about that. But I'm going to go up. I'm going to figure out what, maybe we'll do something from iFly. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. I don't really know yet. I have a couple of ideas, but I don't have anything locked in stone right now. Ghost Rider, what's up, brother? What's up, my man? See, do I have any airplanes that I can download real quick? Let's see here. And then I'm going to call it a night. Oh yeah, we talked about carrier stuff. Okay, so we have let me type in Top Gun Maverick. That's not what people are. Okay, so that's not installed, so let's install that. And also and that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Very good. All right, let me download these two. And we'll do a cold and dark on the F-14. That thing is awesome. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna let these download. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta take the trash out, and I'm not really feeling great today. I'm kind of feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling, to be honest. A little run down, a little tired. I'm not cranky or anything, but I don't know. I just don't feel like my normal self. Anyways, I will see y'all tomorrow morning, hopefully. Definitely tomorrow afternoon, but maybe tomorrow morning on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on your way out the door. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Certainly appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in tonight. I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.